Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. We're about to go get our nails done. My nail appointment is so far overdue. These don't even have dip on them anymore. I painted them, but I've had a little trouble scheduling with my nail tech. Our schedules have just not aligned. It's been a little bit difficult for me to get an appointment, but finally today it is working out. The first matter of business today is finally fixing these nails. For breakfast today, I'm having some Faye non-fat Greek yogurt, some berries, little bit of honey, and a little bit of granola. So good. Here's a look at what we're wearing today. I am doing a skirt and sandals because we're headed to go get a pedicure. So just a nice, simple, elevated, basic look for the day. Something comfortable, but still chic looking. Before we head out to my nail appointment, instead of bringing a coffee with me today, I brought this Alani new. Everyone is raving about the Witch's Brew flavor, and I do like Alani's, but I've never had this one before. So I figured we would taste it together and see if it's worth the hype. It is really good. I like it a lot. It's like a sour apple type flavor. I definitely really like it. I don't know that I would be starting fights in the supermarket over it like I've seen on social media, but it is good. It's like a sour apple flavor with a little hint of caramel. It's really good. I like it. Again, I wouldn't be starting fights in the supermarket over it, but it is good and it's nice, like fall vibes. We've made it to the nail salon and she is soaking off my dip while we do my pedicure. I am so excited for this pedicure because I actually skipped it last time, so I'm way overdue for this. For my September nails, I really wanted something that was in the brown family, but maybe with a little bit of pink to it. I was trying not to go too dark, but this one that is a little bit darker really caught my eye, so we were comparing these three, and we both agreed that the darkest one was the prettiest, so we decided to go for it. And I'm so glad that we did. It turned out so beautiful. I just do regular gel on my toes. They came out stunning. And then we're gonna put the same exact color in dip powder on my fingers. And even though I do try not to go too dark, for the most part, for castings and bookings, I am really happy with these, and I don't think that they're too dark to where I would feel uncomfortable showing up to a casting with these nails, so I am so happy with my decision. Nails are all done, and I am so happy with them. I love the color. It's perfect. It's like not too dark, nice like reddish brown color. Next up, we're gonna head to the mall here. It is starting to rain, so I'm gonna go to an indoor mall. We have a couple missions. First, I broke one of my favorite highlighters last week when I was packing to head to Naples. It was super early in the morning and I accidentally dropped it on my tile floor and it shattered. So we're gonna go replace that. And then after that, we're gonna head to the Coach store. I just recently bought this really beautiful Coach Rowan. This is the maple color. I've had this scarf for ever, like probably over 10 years. So I've had this little Coach scarf, but I really want to get the little cherry charm. So we're gonna go into Coach and see if they have a cherry charm for my bag. Also, while we're there, I'm gonna walk around and go into a bunch of different stores and just see if I get any inspiration as far as their merchandising is concerned. I'm actually in the process of revamping my boutique in Naples. I have a pretty strong idea of what I want to do, but sometimes you see a retailer do something that's really interesting or different, or you know, they might have a certain arrangement of tables that looks nice that I can kind of recreate in my own store. So we're gonna do that. Part of owning a retail store is that we typically do our buying for the stores months in advance. So I already kind of know what the fall trends are. Obviously we're in fall, retailers are starting to bring them out, so I think it's evident to pretty much everyone now, but I have known for a while what's going to be trending because you see all the designers lines well before they come out, so you can kind of see like what a lot of different designers are doing and what's going to be trending. However, I think it'll be cool to walk around and see if anyone's implementing these trends in an interesting way, or if there's anything that I haven't really seen, or you know, just see what's up and see what other people are doing. So let's go to the mall. walking into the mall, I am greeted with this huge Miami Dolphins display. If you saw my DCC vlog or my update video after that, then you would know that I actually auditioned for the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders this past year. My foot was broken at the time. It's a long story. You can watch those videos for that. But I have to say, this denim jacket on this mannequin was stunning. It was like rhinestoned on the back. Beautiful. And I also don't think I've ever seen so many Stanleys in my life. The store had so many. This little tea cart on the way in was so cute. I wish that I'd made time to stop back by there, but I guess I'll just have to take another trip to the mall so that I can pay them a visit in the future. I typically do like Mango, but I'm not going to stop in there right now. I want to head into Princess Polly. I believe this store just recently opened, and I don't know if they have any other brick and mortar stores, but obviously they're a major online retailer. I've just never ordered from them, so I've never seen their clothes in person. So I want to see what they're like. I do think that this little tank with the beaded starfish is cute. And overall, I did say I wanted to look at displays. My favorite thing that I saw the entire time I was in the mall was their sunglass display. Mine is very similar in my store, but theirs had a little more space in between the glasses, so I think it looks a little more high-end. This is Ann Taylor, and I've seen them do a little bit more influencer marketing recently. It seems like they're trying to appeal to a bit of a younger audience, especially since the suiting trend is so in right now. So we're gonna see if we like anything, and my favorite thing was this leopard skirt. I thought it was really pretty and well done. Of course, we have to take a trip into Aritzia, and I thought this little brown dress was cute. And then also this tank top felt really nice. They also had a red one, which could be pretty for fall and leaning into holiday. As we leave Aritzia, I am seeing our destination. I see Coach over there in the corner, but I actually haven't eaten, and it's like 3 p.m. So I'm gonna stop into the food court, and I could not resist stopping by Shake Shack. They always do like some specialty items. So this is what I ordered. It was a regular Shack burger, and then they're doing these spicy cheese fries. So naturally I had to try them. I'm actually a big fan of spicy food. So this is me trying them, just the cheese fries. And they're pretty good. I would recommend them if you like spicy. And then they also served it with ranch, which I thought was a little weird, but we're trying it. And it was good. I see what they were doing there. Of course, this is the Shack burger. Of course it's good. I've had this many times before. Not anytime recently, but I lived in New York City for 6 years, so definitely a Shake Shack girl, and this was a bit of a treat since it's been a while. All right, on to our proper mission. We have Coach here, and then Sephora is actually pretty much right next to it. I think I'm gonna head to Sephora first and knock that out, and then we will do Coach after. And also, I don't know how I missed this giant road sign and the entire road display while we're in here. So spoiler alert, we're not gonna see road, but I came for some Rare Beauty. This is the highlighter that I need, and yay, she is in stock. So definitely picking that up. Also, I have been dying for Charlotte Tilbury to come out with more shades in this lip gloss, and she did. It's this gold one, but it's out of stock, so not in the cards for me today, unfortunately. I've also heard of this new Nest perfume, this clementine one, and it smelled really good, but this Dead Cool Mochi Milk, oh my gosh, that's a contender for a fall fragrance for sure. And now we are on to Coach. I am so excited for this, not just for my cherry charm, because I've been wanting that since I got my bag a couple weeks ago, but also Coach recently released their new collection, and I was looking online and the bags look so stunning. I can't wait to see them in person. But here's all of the purse charms. They have so many and they're all so cute, but I'm definitely gonna get the one that I came here for, which is the gold and red cherry charm. She's a classic. I'm always gonna want this one, so she's the one I'm taking home. But also look at all of these purse chains. So many different ways to accessorize your bag. Of course, I couldn't resist smelling the fall fragrances. And then I stopped into Pink just because I was curious to see if they had any of the Love Shack Fancy collab, because I hadn't seen it in person. They had a few things left, but I saw these pajama shorts and tanks on sale, and I could use some fresh pajamas. I tried them on and I really liked the shorts, but I wasn't really sold on the tanks. After stopping in a few other places off camera, I am afraid it is time to go home. I can tell that it is raining so hard outside. So hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get home in this Miami traffic. Finally back home, so I'm gonna do a quick little mini haul for y'all. I think this trip was a success considering I got both of the things that I was headed to the mall for, and I also didn't come back with anything extra. First, what I picked up at Sephora. So the other day when I was headed out to my store in Naples, I'm actually headed there again tomorrow morning. I leave Miami really early in the morning and then drive straight to my store and open, and I've been working in the boutique quite frequently these days. And when I was packing my cosmetic bag the other day, I accidentally dropped my current favorite individual powder highlighter. This is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. And the one that I have been using is the shade Exhilarate. I'm gonna open it and show it to you. It's the prettiest champagne gold color. It's very rare for me, A, to break something, but B, for me to break it. And my first thought is, okay, well, how quickly can I replace that? But the minute this one broke, I was like, how quickly can I make it to a Sephora? As you can see, it's just such a beautiful champagne gold color. It's got a little bit of a rosiness to it. I think this is a great shade for everyday looks and more glam looks. What I really like about this highlighter and why it's become one of my favorites is that it really is silky and smooth and you don't get any chunky glitter. It really makes your face look nice and glowy without looking like you've applied too much powder highlighter. Even though you can build this up and make it pretty blinding, you can also put it on and then use something like a beauty blender or your finger to kind of blend it in a little bit. And it still keeps that nice highlighted reflective quality, but it looks very skin-like. This is just stunning. So I'm happy that I have my replacement. And next, what I am super excited about is my little purchase from Coach. This is a cherry charm for my new Coach bag. I think it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. The Coach bag charms, I feel like the quality and weight of them is just so good. And I really wanted the real Coach one because I feel like something like this, if you get a dupe and the quality isn't good, I'm afraid that it would look really juvenile, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So I'm really excited to have this cute, stunning bag charm. Let's put it on my bag. The details on this are really cute. Pretty much everything has Coach stamping on it, even the little clasp here. So this is my bag. It does have silver hardware, but I am truly a gold girl, and I think that it looks so good with the brown. So I got the gold cherries, even though they do offer a silver one. And I think it's so cute on there. It matches perfectly with this Coach scarf that I've had for ages. This thing's probably like over 10 years old, but they look so perfect together, and I think it really dresses up the bag quite a bit. So I'm so excited to have this cute little charm. Also, while I was in Coach, I was able to try on some of their current bags. There are so many beautiful Coach bags in the boutique stores right now. This one is an outlet bag. This is the Rowan, this is the large size. And I was able to snag this one in the maple color, which is no longer available. I kind of saw this one in my outlet store and grabbed it while I could because I knew that this color was no longer available, unfortunately. So when I saw one, I just picked it up because I had been wanting this color specifically. But when I was in the boutique store today, I was able to try on some of their newer bags from their collection. And if you are looking for a high-end, good quality bag, but you don't want to spend like designer prices, you want something that's in the hundreds range and not the thousands range, Coach has significantly stepped up their game in a way that I think they've really been able to maintain their brand identity, but also step into something a lot more current. And the bags are beautiful. So if you haven't seen their new collection or aren't like up to date with what Coach is doing right now, I honestly think that they are killing it. Their bags are stunning and really good quality, and the price point compared to other high-end designer bags is really, really good. So I just have to say I was very impressed when I was in there, and their bags are just stunning and such good quality. that is everything that I picked up at the mall today. Thank you so much for joining me for this little vlog where we got our nails done, went shopping together. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.